Hello everybody, this is Aravind Mohan and welcome to the show. In this video, we will major business updates, especially auto industry. There has been a lot of events that happened for the past 2-3 days in auto industry. First update for all Tesla fans out there, you have a great news. Soon you will find Tesla cars on our road. Enna update நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். Second news, petrol diesel விலை ரொம்ப அதிகமாக இருக்கு. You say that EV car is not affordable. There is a new solution that India is marching towards. என்னதுன்னு பார்க்கலாம். Third update, Tata Motors has trolled Maruti for one specific car test result. It's a very interesting story. Followed by that, the key challenge for automotive industry today, which affects all the automotive company globally. So, India automotive companies is affect a short overview. So, these are all the main topics that we'll discuss today. Let's get started. And before we get into the show, if you have not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe. Only then you will get my daily updates. For all Tesla fans out there, well, there is a sensational news. Government of India has now approved 4 Tesla models. Enna models, they have not revealed the name of it, but the report says that they have now approved 4 Tesla models, either to make in India or import directly to India. In the story, few weeks back, there was a comment from Tesla's CEO Elon Musk where he has told that the import duty in India is one of the highest, and added to this, Tesla also mentioned that if the country is taking climate goals very serious, they should think about bringing down the import duty for EV cars. This was a comment. In the comment or interesting. So there is a very famous popular Tamil YouTuber, Madan Gauri. So any Madan Gauri fans or MG squad watching this video, I'm also a fan of Madan Gauri. Yeah, leave a comment on that. Madan Gauri has tweeted asking Elon Musk when we can expect Tesla cars in India. I think he has given this as a reply, stating that the import duty is very high. Government adukku import duty குறைக்க போறாங்களா அப்படினா no. So far there is no answer on this. In fact, government has said that if there is a plan where Tesla will procure the components from India, then the government will look into it. Or if there is going to be a production support that is going to happen in India, there's going to be a complete production plan in India, then government said India will produce பண்றீங்கனா we will support you with infrastructure. We will ensure that you can do the whole setup. In fact, low cost Tesla cars, India government said they will do the complete support. Today, the whole cost of manufacturing of Tesla car is very low when they do it in China. Adu would no cheaper India set up support panlan. India government has already planned. What are the other OEMs saying about this? First thing is Tata Motors has already raised his comment. It said that bringing down the import duty, current lane that it will not be the right move looking at the country's ambition. Country's ambition? Yes, country has an ambition and mission towards it. It's called FAME. FAME with expansion. It's faster adoption and manufacturing of electric and hybrid vehicles in India. So when the import duty comes down, when they bring the import duty, then local manufacturing of it. So in Ola Electric, when they have a plan for 4-wheeler, Tata Motors is already into EV vehicles. There are a lot of EV vehicles that they're already planning, and some are already out in the market. So in the very India-based EV development with a grooming will come down when they bring down the import duty, and that is not in line with the FAME ambition that India has. So this was one comment from Tata Motors. However, we should wait and see what are the models and how interesting it will be to see Tesla cars in our Indian roads. Okay, now we'll go to the next topic. Recently, fuel fill panningla. You looked at the cost of it, so high. So one side, the cost of fuel is very high. On the other side, okay, you decide you want to go to EV, forget Tesla. Even another EV vehicle today, it is not really affordable. So where is the middle line? You're all wondering about it. Idhukku oru solution the Union Minister Nitin Gadkari has given. He has now given a proposal to switch to biofuels. Biofuels, this is something new, right? None of us heard about it. Number hybrid vehicles we would have heard about EV vehicles, but what is biofuels? Well, biofuel will stand as a substitute for current liquid fuels. For petrol, diesel, another substitute. So petrol, diesel, like how they extract it from crude oil, biofuels is in general extracted from direct sources like crops in India. India, we have surplus of rice or maize. In the American content, they can extract oil. Today, if you look at US biofuel extraction is mainly from soybean oil. Now, our engine should be capable to also run on biofuel. So here's a plan that after 6 months, he will make it mandatory for all automotive OEMs in India to have what he calls as flexi engine. A flex engine is where this can also run in a normal fuel. If you normal petrol bunk, you can use petrol, and it should also be able to run in this biofuel. Cost wise, this is going to be very much beneficial, because today if you look at it, if the cost of say petrol a liter is somewhere around 110 rupees, the cost of a biofuel could be as low as 60 to 65 rupees. Another advantage is also with respect to emission, not as green as how it is in EV vehicle, but the emission when it is in a biofuel, it will be very, very low. With these in mind, Nitin Gadkari is already having a clear plan in the next 6 months to also launch and ensure that there will also be availability of biofuels based car in India. In the next update, cricketing fans troll பண்ணி பார்த்துருப்போம், சினிஸ்டார்ஸ் ட்ரோல்லாம் நம்ம நிறைய கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கோம். பட் நவ் டாடா மோட்டார்ஸ் has trolled Maruti Suzuki. எதுக்கு ட்ரோல் பண்ணாங்க பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ in the recent event, there was in the NCAP test. So NCAP test என்ன அப்படின்னா, it is new car assessment program. So any new vehicle that is going to be launched across each of the country, they have their own regulation. So one among it is where they will also evaluate the safety, the robustness and safety of the vehicle. There is a lot of tests that they do as part of NCAP. So global NCAP is one such NCAP we have. Similarly, Latin NCAP, they are all extracts with certain changes in the rules. So in the recent year, there has been a Latin NCAP test that has happened. So in the NCAP, the pass fail test, there are only stars and rating. So they tested for adult, it's more of occupant safety testing. Or crash nadakadhu, ipo side crash, front crash, the side pole crash, different type of crash test பண்ணுவாங்க at various speeds. In the crash நடக்கிறப்போ how safe it is for occupants inside, adult occupant, child occupant, இது ரெண்டு வச்சு they will give a rating. So recently Maruti Suzuki Swift, a very popular car in India, நம்ம ரோட்ல போனா ஸ்விஃப்ட் பார்க்காம இருக்க மாட்டோம், because it is very, very popular in India for its style, for its performance, for its cost bracket, lot of other reasons, resale value, number of reasons. It is a big success in India. So it is this India made Suzuki Swift, when it went through Latin NCAP test, it has arrived with 0 rating. Now, as soon as this result has come in, Tata Motors took this as an opportunity to go online, and it has told that probably it is not safe to ride swiftly. And they also said, or a gambling photo about it, it is not good to gamble with people's safety by making a 0-star car. On the contrary, now Tata Motors rivaled for it. Tata Tiago has now got 4-star rating in global NCAP. Not just that, even the other cars of Tata, for example, Tata Nexon and few other cars have also got a good 5-star rating. Now if you look at it, people's choice of buying a car is all changing day by day. At once, people were looking at the styling, affordability, probably performance, but today people look at safety as a very, very important parameter for choosing a car. Sorry, lot of crows around. And viewers yaarilla na varthapadavana, at least there are some crows that is watching what I talk. Okay, let's get back to the video. Now Nissan Magnet, for instance, it's a 4-star rating. And if you look at Renault Triber, that is again a 4-star rating. Probably I'll do a separate video listing down safest cars in India with respect to NCAP rating. Not my opinion, I'm going to put forward only NCAP rating. Paakrappo today Mahindra's cars, there are few cars of Mahindra which has got 5-star rating. Tata is making safe cars, Renault and Nissan, now they're making safe cars. So we look at what are the rating and what does it mean in a separate video. In our next update, Indian car manufacturers, or I would say in short, global car manufacturers, are now facing one of the biggest challenge. In திரும்ப கோவிட் சொல்ல போறியா அப்படிங்கிறீங்களா? No, this time it's not directly because of COVID. Of course, COVID is one of the reasons for it, but the major problem is semiconductor shortage. See, today's car in general, it is not like the good old days where car na enappa or brake or clutch irukum, mechanical parts irukum. Today's car is not that. It is so much dependent on these on these ICs, on these semiconductors, on these chips. These are all the brain in the car which is driving these functionalities. Today there is a huge shortage of semiconductors due to various reasons. Because of that, each of these OEMs are going through a big risk with respect to their production capability. So September production, already Maruti Suzuki has told that it is going to bring it down by 60%. Mahindra was one among the early ones to call out the big impact in production due to this chip shortage. Same news has also come by Tata Motors. Tata Motors has also said that passenger vehicle division, there is going to be a big impact in production because of this semiconductor shortage. In the current visibility, at least until mid of 2022, we don't see an immediate solution, and these problems will continue to haunt this industry at least for the next 6 to 8 months. Alright, so these are the main updates that I want to share with you today with respect to auto news, various events happening across the globe. I'll see you again tomorrow in another show, in another topic. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in comments, and thanks for your support.